Kaspa, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. There's a lot happening right now that we need to discuss in today's video. This is one you definitely don't want to miss. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. Now, before I get into the video, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. And if you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. You'll also find a link to my Patreon if you want to check that out. And you'll also find a link to Trade Assist, which lets you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. A great indicator to have in your back pocket. But getting into things right now, if we check out the crypto bubbles, we can see that most of these coins are still red. The last few days has not been the greatest in the overall crypto space. You know, war going on, war escalation, all that type of stuff. And the market has been taking a bit of a beating, but it is what it is. You know, we go through these time periods all the time. I strongly believe that everyone should be used to red days in the market by now, especially for 2025. 2025 has just been a rough year for the overall crypto space. But let's get into Kaspa now. I want to start off with this, the name change on X, Kaspa City. A lot of people don't seem to like this name change. If we come over here, read some of these comments, people saying Kaspa City should be recognized as the dumbest name change of 2025. People are just laughing at it. They're not happy with that name change at all. When Kaspa currency changed its name to Kaspa City, the city, and then you see this wreckage right here. Kind of funny, right? Now, this person said something that I agree with 1000%. So they said, great tech doesn't always translate to great ROI, especially with weak marketing, Kaspa City, LOL, WTF, and a community that keeps shooting itself in the foot. Like it or not, image and perception matters. I still believe Kaspa could break into the top 10 eventually, just maybe not this cycle. For the rest of this bull run, Tau feels like the smarter bet, which is why I've rotated half of my Kaspa into Tau. I'm still holding on the other half for now because I've already been in for 2.5 years, and if somehow this pulls in ADA style 2021 run after I exit, I'll never forgive myself. Okay, look. So the marketing for Kaspa is obviously not the greatest, but this is why the community have to continue to spread the word, but we have to spread the word in a positive light. So even though, you know, we come back and we take a look at the Kaspa X account and we don't like the name Kaspa City, we can't be making all these sorts of jokes about it because that's exactly what the fudders want. They want the community to just destroy itself. Or, as this person says, shoot itself in its foot. And that's exactly what I feel like the Kaspa community is doing. And we can't be doing that. You know, we have to talk positive about this. If you don't like something, you can mention it on X. There's no problem with that. But we cannot be like making jokes about it because now we're just adding fuel to the fire of people that was laughing at Kaspa to begin with. Right? So that's the first thing. Another thing here in this post I want to talk about is rotating some of your Kaspa into other projects. I've seen a lot of people that used to say they're holding Kaspa for an extended period of time say now they are selling either half their bags or they're selling all of their Kaspa bags because they're just sick and tired of what's going on. And again, you know, if the community is destroying itself from within, then we're going to see more and more people say that they're selling their Kaspa bags. Right now, this person sold half of their Kaspa bags, but are they going to eventually sell all of their Kaspa bags? You don't know. But this is why we got to stay extremely strong if you're invested in Kaspa and know that it's a long-term hold. Now, what's funny about this post is the fact that this person have FOMO on Kaspa before Kaspa has even exploded yet. So that last little sentence, if it somehow does pull an ADA style 2021 after I exit, I'll never forgive myself. And I talk about this all the time, how I do believe that people's going to catch ultimate FOMO. And yeah, this FOMO is already here before Kaspa even left the station. I just thought that was kind of funny there, right? Now, people are still bullish on Kaspa, even though the community is, you know, acting a little funny in my personal opinion. But you can see in this post, Kaspa doesn't reward the weak. 20 cents to 7 cents, then 7 cents to $2. This is a cycle. This is a test. Hold through the fear. Rise with conviction. Kaspa is built for this. Absolutely. I agree with that. And this is why I continue to hold my Kaspa bags. And I'm going to continue to hold them for an extended period of time because I know what I bought. There's a reason why I bought it. Now check out this post. So Wallet47 added an astonishing 22 million Kaspa during the dip. Follow the smart money. And then if we zoom in on this right here, Wallet47, which is this one. So this is valued over 3 million, so $3.4 million in Kaspa that was just bought. So that's definitely a great thing to see here. So people are still buying Kaspa, people are still bullish on Kaspa, but as a community, we got to get together, man. Like we can't let other communities laugh at us. Like I don't even know if I've ever seen another community really destroy itself from within. So we can't be the first community, even though there's probably others that's done it, but I've just never seen. We got to be extremely solid and keep it together. You know, this Kaspa City name, again, it's absolutely ridiculous, but like we can't be posting all over X and just making serious jokes about it because it just adds fire to the fuel, like I mentioned just 2 seconds ago. But let's get into something positive now. I want to talk about Zeal, the first DEX on Kaspa. The reason why I want to talk about this is there's been a lot of hype around this thing over the last couple weeks. On the charts, you can see this thing was sitting at a $1.59 million market cap on June 5th. It went all the way up to, at its peak, did it touch exactly 10? Yeah, it went actually over 10. So it went to $10.1 million market cap at its peak, and right now it's sitting at a $9.6 million market cap. What I like about this run right here is the fact that it actually shows me that people are still paying attention to what's happening with Kaspa and the entire ecosystem. People are still paying attention, even though Kaspa's price itself hasn't been blowing up and making people like those life-changing returns. There's other plays under Kaspa that's making people some pretty decent returns. Zeal obviously being the most profitable one over the last little while. So it's a great sign to see. I just think it's a sign. I just use it as a sign that people are still paying attention, right? First X on Kaspa, you go over to the X account here, over 3,000 followers here. The first AMM based X on Kaspa, they were just recently audited by Hexen, so definitely great to see there. And I always tell you guys, never ignore the signs. Just because the price of Kaspa is down right now doesn't mean that it's going to be down forever. It could go on a parabolic run, and we see with the DEX Zeal swap doing its thing, one day Kaspa is going to do its thing as well. But hey, again, nothing is financial advice. I can always be wrong, but make sure you guys invest safe and you should be fine in this crypto space. But if we check out the price action here for Kaspa, right now we're sitting at a $1.91 billion market cap. The price is currently at 7 cents. I don't remember if in my last Kaspa video, I know I mentioned it to the members in the Discord, but I don't remember if in my last Kaspa videos I talked about this head and shoulder pattern that was happening on Kaspa, but it's fully formed. If I didn't talk about it, there's a clear head and shoulder pattern on Kaspa that fully got formed, and this is obviously a bearish pattern for anyone that doesn't know. Okay, now also we can see a Kaspa is in a bearish momentum on this indicator, which was fired on May 30th. I know that I showed you guys this one, right? We're in a bearish momentum, and yeah, it's not looking good whatsoever. We just got a buy zone. When was this? On June 13th. But yeah, Kaspa's the price action right now isn't looking that great. And if this thing does play out, this bearish head and shoulder pattern, I already measured it out earlier, it's going to bring us straight back down towards 5 cents, and it looks like that's going to be a high possibility right now. Did we just double bottom though? What happened here? So this bottom was June 4th. Nope, we did not. So yeah, we're going to see how this chart actually plays out, but right now it's not looking that good. And this is why I always tell you guys, buy off of support levels, or just stick to your whatever your strategy is. If you're the type of person that wants to buy Kaspa like once a week or something like that, and that's just the way that you operate, then do that. But if you've been following me, you already know how I operate. I like to buy off of support levels only. And yeah, that's just my trading strategy. But yeah, Kaspa right now does look like, actually it is sitting at a support level. So that's good. 7 cents is a support level, but this head and shoulders pattern could really bring it back down towards 5 cents. So if you see Kaspa around 5 cents, That is the load zone in my personal opinion, but we're going to see how everything plays out here. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.